Is there someone in your family who often asks, does this match? Or maybe it's a friend who's just not sure about the colors in his tie. Well, that could signal a condition that is much more common than you'd think, especially in men. Some might say Ricky Price is the most important person who works in this building because what he does here matters when it comes to what you see at home. Every time you pick up one of these and turn to KCBD.
In living color on NBC.
Since 1956, NBC has used this beautiful bird to highlight the miracle of color TV. Ironically, as chief engineer here, that's where Ricky has a little problem.
I have a color deficiency of red and green.
It's not that his peacock loses some feathers, it's just that to him, the red and green ones are a little bit dull.
I don't see the same red or as intense a red as other people or as intense a green.
Color blindness comes in many shades, which is why it's really fairly common.
A man, if you look at numbers, that's like 1 in 12. Women, it's maybe a half a percentage point or maybe 1 in 200.
So with about 300,000 people in Lubbock County, how often would you find someone like Ricky who sees a different color chart?
If we do the math, somewhere around 12,000 men.
And since color deficiency is mostly genetic, Ricky considers himself lucky.
I had an uncle that couldn't tell you what color these were because he was color blind.
There's also a very extreme where you see no color. That's very rare.
Dr. Mitchell says kids learn to identify whatever shade they see, which is why some grow up never knowing their world is missing some colors.
You know, I was 20 years old before I knew I had the color deficiency.
Ricky found out because in the TV business, blinking lights change colors for a reason. Knobs are color-coded, and skin tones are balanced by color charts.
I can't tell the difference. That's where I have to have someone tell me what color that is.
But Dr. Mitchell says there's an easy way to screen for shades of color blindness, even before kids learn their colors.
Red, red, what is red?
The color vision test for the young child, it can be used as a game.
For example, you have 5 seconds to find the picture in these circles. If you can see all your colors, you know the answer is a boat. Online or in a book, there are vision screening tests for every age. Here, if you can see all your colors, you can see the number in each circle.
It's 2 characters, but I can't tell what they are.
Okay, on the left side?
I see no number. I see no number.
But like most who are color deficient, Ricky has learned to compensate.
I have a couple of Texas Tech shirts, and that's it. It may not be as dark a red as you see, but it's red. And I can tell the difference between red and burnt orange.
So could his color deficiency ever pose a scary situation for him as an engineer?
Not for the most part.
Good evening.
But it could be really scary.
Well, it might make you look green instead of, the right color.
For Abner and me.
Well known, what may not be is how the city of Lubbock found the money to repay the debt.
So we don't want to make Ricky mad.
Right. And he needs somebody there with him all the time, right?
He does. Now, you really can't judge your vision by watching Ricky take the test, but if you'd like to see for yourself if you can see every color, there are colorblind tests online. And as Dr. Mitchell mentioned, talk to your doctor to get the best interpretation of what that means you're missing.
Interesting.